We're going to look at valuation techniques. Valuation techniques start from bond valuation to stock valuation to cost of capital valuations. So to start with, we are looking at the value of the bond. The value of a bond can be understood by first understanding the features that a bond has. The bond has the following formula. The value of the bond is equal to I, which is the coupon value, the PVA, which is the present value annuity, and the MV, which is the maturity value, and the present value factor. So to start with, a bond is a long-term debt instrument. It can be offered by government or by corporations. This bond is usually issued at what is called par value. The par value has two other names. It's called the maturity value. It's called the face value. If not stated, it's usually 1,000 or otherwise stated. This is the original price at which the bond is sold. The issue of the bond, when they issue the bond, they're actually borrowing from the public. This bond is usually issued at what is called a coupon interest. That is called a coupon bond. Coupon interest is simply interest earned or accrued on a bond. This coupon interest is usually compared to the market interest rate. A coupon interest must be higher than the market rate for it to make a premium. So whenever it's higher than the market rate, we call this a premium bond, because that's why you're making what? An interest. If the coupon interest is equal to the market rate, so it's a par bond, because you buy it at the original price that you sell it. But if it's sold at less interest and the market, it's called a discount bond. Now, the coupon interest, when you multiply it by the par value, you make what is called the coupon value. So when you multiply our coupon interest times the face value, the maturity value, we call this capital I, which is a coupon payment, or sometimes you can use PMT. So the present value factor goes with the maturity of the face value, simply 1 over 1 plus R to the power time. Then when we subtract it from 1, the present value factor, you subtract it from 1 and you divide it by the rate that you are looking at. It is called our present value annuity. So this is 1 plus R A. So we know that annuities are periodic payments, and compoundings are done in the following manner. So we have, if it's annually, the number of times will be what? Once. Semi-annually, twice. Quarterly, 4 times. And monthly, 4 times. So you can use these tables to calculate the interest factors and the annuity factors for annual and semi-annual. For instance, if we have our market rate, which is our KD, 10%, time is at 3 years. The interest factors and the annuity factors for these ones in part 1 and part 2, semi-annual. So one thing we need to understand is that whenever we are compounding, what happens is that the time is usually multiplied by the number of compoundings. Interest rate divided by the number of compoundings. So annual is 1, so it just remains the same. So the interest for 3 years, the present value factor for 3 years into 1 plus r to the power time. Time is 3 years. So it's going to be 1 over 1.1 to the power 3. Are you getting? Is your point?
0.75.
What are you getting? Quickly.
0.75.
0.751, right? Yes, 0.71. So that will be what we're going to put there. Now, 0.751. But we are calculating the annuity factor. We're simply going to subtract 1 minus 0.751 divided by the interest rate of what? 10. 0.10. What are you getting?
Zero 0.4.
What are you getting?
0.49.
0.49 confirm? Three decimal places, 0.49. 0.490.
I'm getting a different answer. I'm getting 2.49.
0.49.
Is that correct?
Sounds correct. 2.49.
49.
487.
Four, okay, yeah, okay.
Use the table as well to verify that answer. When you go to the table for the present value, we went to 10% under 3, but make sure that it's the present value. So this is the wrong table. You got the present value, then you got 10% under what? 3. So this is 0.751. That is what we found, isn't it? already found here. Then go to the annuity. Present value annuity, you go present value annuity. You go to 10 under 3. 2.487. 869. They are found here. Together. Annual. We're dealing with semi-annual. We're now going to, we know that semi means 2. So we look for the time, time 1 multiply times 2. So 3 years times 2, we're going to get 6 periods. Then the market rate is what? 10%. 10% we divide it by 2 and we got 5%. So now the interest factor 1 plus 1 over 1 plus r to the power n. So quickly find the interest factor. I need you to have your calculators here so that we move together. 1.25 to the power 6. What are we getting? Body factor. We're getting
0.74.
0.746, right?
Yes.
Let's verify it. 10% or 5% under 6, which is 0.7462. Is that what you found?
Yes.
Okay, then the annuity factor 1 minus 0.746 over the 5%, which is 0.05. What are you getting? Are you getting? Indicates 7.7217. 5% under what? 5% under 6. Sorry. 5.0757. 5.06. Is that what you found? Is that what you found? Okay. Now let's go to a question on bonds that have been mentioned. So we're given that suppose the bond, a 3-year bond, as what? As the par value of 1,000. Three-year bond has a par value of 1,000 and has what? Required or market rate of 10% and coupon rate of 15%. So we're asked to find number 1, annual bond. Number 2, semi-annual bond. And number 3, current yield. Then we go to the mid-semester. This is what you need to know. Current yield. Now, to find the annual bond, we know the formula of a bond is simply given by what? The value of the bond will be I, the coupon value, present value, annuity, plus the maturity value and present value factor. The I, the coupon rate, small I, is just used to calculate what? The capital I by multiplying the coupon rate times the par value. So I here is what? 0.15 and 1,000. Okay, which is 150. And the coupon interest, the interest factor, we're calculating using the market rate, 10% for 3 years. The present value factor, we know that this is what? 1 over 1 plus r to the power n. So 1.10 to the power 3. We found this as 0.751. So we put it here, 0.751. Then the annuity factor, we subtract 1 minus that. I need you, although you're given tables, there are certain things you can't find in the tables. Okay, so we found 10%, we found 2.487. We found that. So you put 2.487. So what becomes the final value? 150, 2.487, 1,000, 0.875. So what do we get as the final answer? What are we getting? The value of the bond will be what? Of course, the value of the bond should be higher than 1,000 because the coupon rate is higher than the market rate. We call it a premium bond.
1,124.
What are you getting?
1,124.05.
Excellent. So this is what we call value of the bond. This is what we call the coupon payment. To find the current yield at this point, our current yield is simply coupon value over the value of the bond times 100. So for the annual bond, what are we getting? 150 over what? 1,124.05. Multiply that by 100. What's the percentage you are getting?
$13.34.
13.34%. Okay. So now let's go to semi-annual bond. Same calculations. We're now going to change what input we're going to have. So for the semi-annual bond, value of bond is equal to what? Coupon value, just divided by 2. Present value, UAT, plus present maturity value, present value, index factor. We found 150 there, and divide by 2. 1000 here. Now the only difference here is that since we're using our KD as what? 10%. Divided by 2. We use that 5%. And the time, we had 3 years. We're now going to use our N. 3 times 2, which is 6. Fortunately, we already calculated the annuity factors at those levels. So at 5%, we had 0.746. And at the annuity, we had 5.06. I will not go through that again. So 0.746. And the annuity, 0.506. Here, we're going to get 75. 5.06. What is your final answer? Final answer? What are you getting?
Getting 1125.5.
1000?
125.5.
I'm also getting the same.
So tell me, what is the current yield at that point? Current yield to be what over what? Then 5 over
1125.5.
What are you getting?
$6.66.
Hold on. 6.6%. So you see it's doubling the initial current yield. And finally, sometimes you're asked to find the market rate. So take that suppose our value is 1,000 and our coupon interest is 10%. Our 10-year bond is issued after 2 years. Issued after 2 years. And we also told that we need to find our market interest rate. Whenever we're not given the market interest rate, that becomes our yield to maturity. Yield to maturity is given by a coupon payment plus maturity value, subtract value of the bond over N, then divided by 2 VB plus maturity value over 3. Then they remove these two, you can use any other formulas. So our coupon payment is capital I, which is equal to small I times what? Maturity value. So 10% and 1,000. What do we get? 100. So there's a payment there, what 100 plus maturity value here is what? 1,000. And here we're told that the bond is selling for 1,200. So 1,200. So we're given the value of the bond as 1,200. So 1,200 is here. And this period within which the bond is staying is what? It's a 10-year bond, but it doesn't be issued immediately. So you get what? 8. VB. So our value of the bond is 1,200. And the maturity value is 1,000 divided by what? 3. 3 is part of the formula. Times 100, what you're going to get is 6.6%. So now we're going to go to the exam type of questions now, based on what we discussed so far. Question number 3. What are we given? Let's identify what we're given. What are we given? Calculate the value of an 8-year bond with 4.75 semi-annual coupon, and the discount rate is what? 5%. So whenever we're not given the par value, it's assumed is what? 1,000.
1,000.
MV is what? 1,000. Right? What is our I? Small I is what? 4.75, right? Let's see. Since it's semi, M is what? 2, right? Then our KD is what?
5%.
5%. Good. And also our time is what? 8 years, an 8-year bond. So we're talking about 5 months, 10, and 15. So how do we calculate the value of the semi-annual bond? What will this 2 do to this? It will divide both.
We're going to divide.
So here we're going to have what? Our I is what? 4.75. So you're dividing by 2. And our KD is what? 5% divided by 2. Okay, what are you getting? So capital I is what?
Sorry to cut you short. Why are we dividing by 2 again?
Semi-annual bond.
Oh,
So if it was an annual bond, we would have done anything. Remember, we're saying semi means 2.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So the question here, you can see that this is what the semi-annual. M is 2. Is that clear?
Yes, it is.
So when you multiply, what are we getting when you divide by 2? 2 point what?
2.375. 2.38.
So multiply the 2.375 times 1000, we get capital I, right? So 0.02 375 1000. That is our I, which is 1, 2, 3. 23.75. That is the only job of this coupon, interest. Then the market rate or the discount rate, we divide 5% by 2. So we then have our present value after as 1 over 1 plus r to the power n. So you tell me, what are we going to get? 1.025 to the power n, an 8-year bond. 8-year multiplied by 2, we're going to get what? 16. What are you getting?
16.
When you divide this, what are you getting?
Yeah. 0.67.
So you get 0. What? 0 point?
0.67. Oh, yeah. 0.67.
3 decimal places.
0.673.
5 or 3.
Oh, if you round off.
4. And here what are you getting? Two 0.025. What are you getting? What are you getting?
13.04.
13.04. Okay, so the value of the bond, can somebody tell me the formula? The value of the bond is what? I present value annuity. That's what? MV, present value what? So our I is what? And 3.75. The annuity factor is what? 13.04. Here we have 1,000. The input factor 0.674. So what are you having?
Is it 983.7?
983.7. What's the current yield at that point? 23.75 over 983.7 times 100. What are you getting? What are you getting?
2.141.
2.141.
Sorry, 2.414.
0.414. Same. That's current yield. 983.7, 2.41. So this was a mid-semester paper you wrote. So here we calculated what? 983. Okay. Now here they will ask us to calculate the current yield, but using different parameters. This, that, and that. So the 15 is what? N.
N.
Then the 5.5 is our what?
So
Small I. Okay. Then the selling price here is what? The value of the bond. Which is what? 105. So the current yield is what? What's the form of the current yield?
I over VB.
I over VB. And what?
Times 100.
100. How do we calculate the I?
You multiply the value of the
And what? MV. So at this point, our MV is slightly lower than this. Okay, if it was 1005, it has been 1000. So here, we're assuming that MV is what? 100. So 0.05.
Sorry, come again on that point.
So if you're not given our base value, we usually assume it's 1000. But in this case, this selling price is slightly more than the 100. It's not 1,000, it can be 100, it can be 10,000. So here, the maturity value is what? 100. Okay. So we can just tell from here that this should be, we are 905 over 1,000. Okay.
Okay.
So here, we're going to get our I as 5.5. 5.5 over 105 times 100. This is 0.055 here. So times 100 is 5.5. What are you getting?
Okay, I'm a little bit behind. It's saying semi-annual, so are we not going to divide by 2?
You're right. I forgot something. Thank you. So it's a semi-annual bond. So our M is 2. I 5.5. So meaning divided by 2, or I becomes what? 2.75.
75.
Which is 0. What? 0.075. 0.0275. So meaning I times 100 will get 2.75. Then our selling price here is what? 105. I mean the current yield is what? BB over I over BB.
I over GB.
So what is our I in this case? 2.75. Now BB 105. So what we get? 5 by 100. What do you get?
2.619.
2.619%. Very much. Okay. And we go to the last part of the question. 10-year bond has 4.75 annual selling price of 110. Calculate the yield to maturity. So what is this then? N. What is this 4.75? Is that what? Or I? Then selling price is 100. So I mean, what is our par value? Maturity value? 1,000. Not 1,000, 100.
100.
Get the yield to maturity. Okay. So maturity, one payment plus MV, value of the bond, over N, 2BB. Together. So what is our N? 10. small I, 4.75. VB, 110. MV, 100. So this is the data that we have. N is 10. VB, MV, VB, 110. Here it's 100. I, 4.75. Factor I, which is a payment, simply 4% times 100 is 4.75. So when there's a payment, coupon payment, we'll put 4.75. Plus 100 minus 110 divided by 10 over 2 110 plus 100 divided by 3. So this is negative 10 over 10 is negative 1. So this is 4.35 minus 1 over 220 plus 100 is 320. 320 divided by 3. What are you getting? Divided by 3. 106.67 times 100. So we 3.75 divided by 106.67 times 100. 3.52% as I yield to maturity. So this is how we calculate the yield to maturity. Together.